Do you have an auntie that lives with you that when you were growing up, she was the greatest person to be around with? And not to mention, every time she moved, you were always there with her and her kids. Well, she's moved in with me. So I almost want to say she's the aunt from hell. It's crazy. And the reason why I mention this, on April 26th, I moved away from my apartment and I was moving back. I was moving here with my mother. Um, so on the way to my house, I took six boxes like this. Like this. Each box has 4 boxes inside of it. One box, 2 box, 3, and 4. Now, what I want to explain to you is I took these boxes to my old apartment because the apartment building I stayed in had 783 apartments in it. So I figured since we had a recycle container, I could just take the little boxes out and put them in the recycle bin. My mother wouldn't even know they're missing. Well, she's going to tell me, well, I'm not going to be part of your game. You're going to have to go and take those back to your mother. So she carries them back to the car. I'm like, wait a minute. My mother's not even going to know they're gone. She says, no, I'm not going to get involved with that because my ex-husband was a lawyer. What does that have to do with some boxes? So then she says, she walks up on me like so and says to me, you know, I should kick your ass. Lady is 67 years old. And I'm your niece. It's not like we're about to fight. We're talking about some boxes that she'll never know that are missing from the house. So anyway, I go over to her house. I go over to my, matter of fact, I picks up the phone. Mom, I took some boxes from the house, and those boxes that you got from my uncle, they have the little boxes are inside the big box. Well, I'm about to throw them in a recycle bin so I have some room to put my stuff from my apartment. She was like, okay, fine. So what I did was I took all the little boxes out, put them in the recycle bin, and went upstairs in the apartment. Now, the reason why I mentioned that is because, you know, she's the one that offered to help me. I didn't ask her to help me because if it took me 20 more times to come back to my apartment to take the stuff to storage, I would do that. It would probably just take all night. But she volunteered to help me. So after I got in my apartment and was packing up stuff, no, we didn't have no more words, but I was crying because it really tripped me out because this lady is 67 years old. And what are you doing walking up on me talking about, I'm going to kick your ass? What the hell? Shit is crazy. So then, on Memorial Day, I asked her to take a picture of me with my camera. So she takes the picture like this at an angle, and I'm like, wait a minute, could you turn it the right way? Because on the website that I'm uploading my picture on, it has to be straight up and down or sideways, not at an angle, because it's on either Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. And she walks up on me again and was like, look, you do not have to tell me how to take a picture. I said, well, you know what? Actually, I do, because you're not doing it the right way, the way I want you to do it. So I said, you know what? Never mind. So I'm grabbing the camera, which is my phone, taking it away from her. And she says, oh, I'm just kidding. I'll do it your way. crazy. I don't understand and that was just the second issue. Then when I go back to work, she happens to wash my son's clothes. And okay, that's my son. And I know every time I wash his clothes, I find money or chapstick or pens or stuff he's been missing, cigarette lights for a long time when I get ready to wash. And who knows, she might tend to take it. Okay, now this is really crazy. Now, the filter bag that the coffee that I make every morning, I'm not like everybody else where they make a cup of coffee every single day. Who has time for that? So what I do is every Sunday I'll make some coffee for the whole week, and every day I'll just pour the cup in a little cup, put it in the microwave for like a couple of minutes, and take it out. Well, the filter you can use 40 cups of coffee. So what I did was I'd make the coffee for 3 times, and then I'll throw it away. Well, I goes to the top of the coffee container, my filter's gone. So I'm asking my mom, did you take the filter? She says no. I asked my auntie, this lady then took the filter, put it in the plants outside, two bamboo, has bamboo containers in pots, made for outside now, puts coffee filters inside because she says the ants crawl up on the bamboo. I'm like, look, talk about crazy. Ants are outside. They're outside insects. Let them do what they're going to do. They're not going to kill the bamboo. The bamboo's already dead. That's what I'm talking about. My aunt from hell. Because I don't know what is going on with her. Then I get Avon books delivered to my house, and UPS delivers the boxes, leaves them on the porch. She's like telling me, well, I bring them in. Okay, but nobody told you to. I'm willing to take the chance to see if they're gonna get stolen. Hopefully they're not gonna get stolen, but once again, nobody's asking you to do anything. You're doing this upon yourself. So just hear me. Do you guys have that situation where you live with somebody? It doesn't have to be an aunt, could be your stepfather or your big brother, your sister, anybody. But do you have people in your house where you have to constantly tell them to leave your shit alone? I just want to know. Please make sure you leave me some comments down below and like my page and share it on your social media, because I really would like to know, am I the only one that's going through this?